doctor shop.
Boone Memorial Health, bringing medicine home.
Schaefer and Schaefer, attorneys at law, serving West Virginia now for over 100 years.
Thornhill Auto Group. Nobody beats a Thornhill deal, and we mean nobody.
Burnside Hardware, your friendly hometown hardware store in Danville.
Caldwell Insurance Agency. Let our family serve your family.
And by
Parmar Stores. If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
And now let's go courtside with all the action of tonight's game. Here is the voice of the Skyhawks, Joe Limple.
And a very pleasant good evening to you. It's been a beautiful sunny day. Well,
Hardware is your one-stop shop.
we're not going to start pushing these extra buttons tonight. But anyway, good evening and welcome to the Hawks Nest. Tonight, the Skyhawks boys host the Wayne Pioneers. Skyhawks come into the game 6-11 after picking up a win on Saturday over Belfry, Kentucky. And the Wayne Pioneers coming in at 4-10, and they dropped their last game, actually the last two games, to Nitro and Logan. Their last win was over Lincoln County back on January 23rd, and they had a win over Grace Christian Academy 10 days before that. And then Wayne, kind of like Scott, they got off to a good start with a win over Huntington St. Joe. Then they had about 6 losses to Liberty Harrison, Logan. They've already placed the Skyhawks. Skyhawks knocked them off back on December 15th by a score of 65-64. They had a loss to Sissonville and Buffalo. Then they picked up a win over Tug Valley. Tug Valley Christian Shootout. Then they lost a game. Then had losses to Winfield and Chapmanville. For the Skyhawks, they're kind of hit and miss. They started out the season with a loss to Ripley, picked up a win over Lincoln here at the Hawks Nest for their opening season game by a score of 59-53, then lost to Herbert Hoover 68-50, then picked up a win over the team we're playing tonight, the Wayne Pioneers, at Wayne by a score of 65-66. Then they had a little stretch here. They lost the games to Robert C. Byrd, Lewis County, and Sissonville. Had a win over Winfield and Lincoln County, then lost to Chapmanville, a win over Poca. Then they went on a 5-game skid with losses to Logan, Nitro, Lincoln County, Charleston Catholic, and Logan. Then they picked up that win to kind of get out of that rut on Saturday over Belfry, Kentucky by a score of 58-47. Those teams just made their way off the floor. They go to the locker room, get their final instructions from the coaches, and they'll be back here in just a couple minutes. We'll go ahead and take our first break. And you're listening to Skyhawks Basketball on WZAC, the Skyhawks Sports Network, and Video Productions.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
At Hanley Funeral Home, we offer unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. With over 55 years of experience serving the Boone, Logan, and Lincoln communities, our staff will help you discover ways to pay tribute, whether that be at a burial service at one of our cemeteries or a personalized lasting memorial. Visit us at www.handleyfh.com or call 304-369-0718. The Handley family of business thanks you for your support.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Because August is National Children's Eye Health Month,
we at White Eye Care want to remind you to schedule your child's back-to-school eye exam.
Did you know that vision and learning are so closely linked that 60% of problem learners have an undiagnosed vision problem?
Help your child get the most out of their studies this school year.
White Eye Care understands how good vision and good performance go together. Brighten your child's eyesight and future at White Eye Care in Logan today. After all, they deserve the best.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
WZAC-FM, Danville, Madison.
Back at the
Welcome
Hawks
back to
Nest.
Skyhawk halftime
Wow.
report. Joining us now is the head coach of the Skyhawks.
We are not doing something right here tonight. The mouse is getting stuck or something. I'm going to have to be extremely careful with the mouse tonight on the audio clips. But anyway, let's take a look at these two teams. Skyhawks now making their way back out of the locker room. Scott wearing the all-white jersey tonight with Skyhawks in gold across the chest, numerals in gold, outlined in black. And the Wayne Pioneers, I think, are wearing all red tonight. Again, looking at some quick stats here for Scott. Leading the points per game is Owen Atkins, the senior, 17.8, and he is followed by Cole Elkins with 8.2 points a game. Tyler Wall scores 8 points a game. Colin Williamson been coming off the bench, the freshman, scoring 8 points a game. For the Wayne Pioneers, their leading scorer is Meddings. He's a junior, averaging 18.3 points a game. Atkins, he's a junior, 11.3 points a game. And a couple in the 11-point range, Zane Atkins scores 11.1 points a game. So we got some scores on both of these teams if they get hot. Scott, seems like lately they've been living by the three-point shot. Looks like we got a good game between Shady Spring and Fairmont Senior going on at Fairmont. Fairmont up 17-16. That game just getting into the second quarter. Wayne's uniforms, they have solid red trimmed in black with black Wayne Pioneers across the chest and then underneath the number on the front of the jersey. And the numerals are white, outlined in black. The officials are on the floor and set. We're just a couple of minutes away as the technical fouls will join us once again here in the Hawks Nest. And they'll be playing our national anthem here in just a couple minutes. For the Skyhawks, their season's really starting to wind down. Their next game will be on the road on February the 10th at Point Pleasant. Then the following 2 days, they'll play Ripley at home, and they'll finish up the season with the Chapmanville Tigers. So this game tonight, very important when it comes to sectional seedings because we'll talk to Coach at halftime, and he feels like that Logan will wrap up the section with the home with the number 1 seed, but the number 2 seed is open between Wayne and Scott. So it's very important for the Skyhawks. Hopefully, if they can pull off a win tonight, they would get that number 2 seed and host a first-round playoff game, or otherwise they may have to go on the road. It all depends on how things shake out in tonight's contest. For the Wayne Pioneers, after tonight, tomorrow night they go on the road to Herbert Hoover. Then on the 9th, they will be away at Huntington St. Joe, away at the following night at Buffalo. Then they'll get an away game at Sissonville. Then they'll have a home game against Lawrence, Kentucky at Ripley, and they'll finish up the season on February 22nd, the regular season, with a home game against Poca. Quick look at the Metro News Power Index. Spring Mills is the number 1 team in 4A. Fairmont Senior, the number 1 team in AAA, followed by Nitro, Shady Spring, Lewis County, and East Fairmont. In Class AA, it's Charleston Catholic, the number 1 team, followed by Bluefield of Williamstown. And in Class Single A, it is Tug Valley, Tucker County, Wahama, and Webster County. And now it is time to pay honor to America. And it will be our technical fouls with the national anthem.
Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Because August is National Children's Eye Health Month,
We at White Eye Care want to remind you to schedule your child's back-to-school eye exam.
did you know that vision and learning are so closely linked that 60% of problem learners have an undiagnosed vision problem?
Help your child get the most out of their studies this school year.
White Eye Care understands how good vision and good performance go together. Brighten your child's eyesight and future at White Eye Care in Logan today. After all, they deserve the best.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
Dunkin' is here with your holiday helpers. Peppermint mocha and toasted white chocolate signature lattes. A touch of delicious holiday magic to help you seize the season. Sip through the holidays with signature lattes at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
Harmon. Starting lineup for the Wayne Pioneers. Coming in a 6-foot sophomore, averages 3.2 points a game. Colton Heck. A 6-foot junior, 8.6 average points per game, is a guard, Ronnie Staley. The other guard will be Isaac Meddings. Comes in at 6 foot, junior, 18.3 points a game average. Forward, Caden Hayton, averages 2.2 points a game. He's a 6'4 sophomore. And Zane Atkins, 5'11 senior, comes in at a guard. He averages 11.1 points a game. For the Scott Skyhawks, and they're under head coach Sean Ballard, his assistants John Ballard, Tyler Ramsey, and Kevin White. Cole Elkins getting the start at point guard tonight. He's 6 foot junior, averages 8.2 points a game. Also another guard, wears number 3, a 5'9 sophomore that averages 6.7 points a game, Loudon White. Also a guard, Tyler Walls, 6 foot junior, averages 8 points a game. At forward, Jax McCarty, a 6'4 senior, averages 2.5 points a game. And the other forward, jump center, Big Owen Adkins, 6'3 senior, averages 17.8 points per game. So we are ready to get tonight's action of basketball underway. And the Scouts do their little get-together and cheer there at the charity stripe. Jumping for the Wayne Pioneers looks like will be number 15, Caden Hayton. He's a 6'4 sophomore going against 6'3 senior Owen Adkins. There's the whistle. We're ready to get this one underway. It is controlled by the Scouts. Owen Adkins actually comes down with the ball, sends it back to Loudon White. White, top of the key, stops, pauses, kicks it back out to Tyler Walls. Walls fires a 3, and it is good for the 3 points. Bringing the ball down the floor for the Pioneers is Zane Adkins. Crosses midcourt, goes right into the pass it around, back out to the wing. Inbound, loses the ball. Owen Adkins has it. He comes down one-on-one, will not go. And Wayne will come down with the rebound. Carrying the ball down the floor is Isaac Meddings. He's at the top of the key, kicks it back out to Adkins. Adkins goes left. And we have a whistle. And it looks like that may have been on Owen Adkins. First personal of the ball game. Here comes Meddings with the ball. He drives it into paint, stops, backs up, and he hits a 2-pointer. So the Skyhawks lead at 3-2. Here comes Scott. Elkins with the ball. Comes to the top of the key. Comes left. Looks for help. Kicks it back out to Tyler Walls out of the center circle. Goes right to Loudon White. White spins, turns into paint, and it will not go, and he will draw the whistle going to the bucket. He'll go to the charity stripe, and the foul is on Wayne's number 0, Colton Heck, for his first personal of the ball game. Loudon White will go to the charity stripe. First shot is up, and it will bounce off the back of the iron, and no good. White will get another one. Opportunity to tie or take a 2-point lead. Skyhawks lead at 3-2, 6:50 on the clock. Second shot goes in and out. Tyler Walls gets the rebound, but the ball will not go, and Wayne will come down with the rebound. Here comes Meddings down the right side. He takes a 10-foot jumper, and it'll go for 2 more. So Meddings has all 4 Wayne points here in the ballgame so far. Elkins has the ball, comes down the left side of the floor, goes to the top of the key, turns right, bounces it in to Jax McCarty. McCarty's shot partially blocked. It will be Staley with the ball for Wayne. Staley passes it back outside. 3-point shot taken by Wayne. Number 23, Zane Atkins, and it will go. And Wayne jumps out to a quick 7-3 lead. Loudon White goes in, kicks it over the corner. Tyler Walls takes it on the 3. Oh, what a rebound. Oh, and it will not go by Owen Atkins. Gets his shot up, it will not go. Now Scott gets the ball back out to reset. Here comes Cole Elkins, top of the key. He'll give it to Owen Atkins. Atkins puts up a little floater. It will not go, just like there's a piece of glass over the rim. And here comes the Pioneers quickly with the ball down the floor. It is Atkins, drives into the paint and a whistle. And he traveled with the ball. Turnover goes to the Skyhawks. 5:42 on the first quarter clock. Wayne leads this one 7-3. Here comes Jeremiah Peanut Brown into the lineup for Scott. McCarty will go to the bench. Here comes Elkins with the ball. He'll go to the right side of the floor this time. Now switches, comes to the center, goes back right. And he is stolen by a Wayne player, goes down. And they're going to get a whistle. And that's going to be a charge, I do believe, against number 0. I don't see anybody calling a foul. But here comes Scott with the basketball. Cole Elkins has it. He looks, gets it over to Atkins, kicks it back out to Elkins. Elkins, Loudon White. White drives into the paint, loses the handle on the ball, and it will stay with Scott under their own basket as number 22, Peyton Markham, checks into the lineup for the Pioneers. Colton Heck will go to the bench for Wayne. It will be Elkins inbounding for Scott. He's looking, bounces it in, and it's deflected, kicked on the inbound. Scott will keep control of the ball. Elkins will control the action underneath the Skyhawk rim. Here we go. Punches the ball quickly. Needs to get it in. Kicks it way back outside to Loudon White. And White cannot find the handle. And they'll turn it over once again to the Wayne Pioneers. Scott having trouble finding the ball and scoring points here early in this contest as they trail 7-3 to the Wayne Pioneers. Meddings inbounds it to Atkins. Atkins in the backcourt, now crosses the center line. Stays outside the right of the circle, kicks it back into the corner, down in the corner to Meddings. Meddings brings it back out to near half court. He looks, takes, pauses. Now he'll drive into the paint, kicks it in. Underneath it will not go, partially blocked. And they're going to get a foul on Wayne. Looks like number 16. 25, okay. And Jeremiah Brown rolls it down the floor, puts it up for the Skyhawks. Scott trails 7-5. Here comes Wayne with the ball. Over in the left corner, long three-point shot, and it is hit by number 22, Peyton Markham. Wayne jumps out to a 10-5 lead. Now Atkins shoots a 3. It will not go. Rebounded by the Pioneers. Here comes Wayne with the ball. Staley with the ball. Kicks it back out to Atkins. Atkins starts to drive into paint, thinks better of it, backs out of it, turns, goes in, kicks it back over to the corner. Another three-point shot. It is missed, and a jump ball taken. Cole Elkins comes in and grabs the ball, and it will stay with the Wayne Pioneers. And Wayne will hit the shot quickly on the floor. Ronnie Staley with his first 2 points of the ball game. White tries to get it in. It's deflected. And finally, Jeremiah Brown puts a shot up, but he is fouled by number 15, Caden Hayton, his second personal, as Jeremiah Brown will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. First shot is up, and it will not go. Bounces on the rim twice. Will not find the hole. 3:48 to go in the first quarter. The Wayne Pioneers up by a score of 12-5. Peanut Brown with his second shot at the free throw line. It is up and good. Skyhawks trail by 6. Here comes Wayne Pioneers with the ball. Adkins brings the ball down the floor, pauses at the center circle, now crosses the line. Over to the left side of the floor. To Staley, back around down to the right corner. Going in for, now they kick it back over to the left corner, and it will not go. Rebound. And number 23, Zane Atkins, throws the ball off Tyler Walls, and Wayne will get to hang on to the ball into their own basket. And deflected out of bounds on the inbound pass by Owen Adkins. Wayne will keep it. They'll just move from one side of the basket over to the other. Wide open in the right corner. It will not go off the rim. Owen Adkins with the rebound for Scott. Here come the Skyhawks. Adkins still controls the ball. He'll go down the right. Oh, and a push-off foul. And that will go against Wayne's number 23, Zane Adkins. He pushed one of the Scott defenders standing there at the three-point line, and he goes to the floor, and immediately the official calls the foul. I guess he will go. That'll be the fifth foul of the quarter, so Scott will get to go to the free throw line. It'll be Jeremiah Brown once again going to the charity stripe, and he will get 2 shots. Skyhawks trail 12-6. 3:18 to go in the first quarter. Brown's shot is up, and it will go. So Brown is now 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Colin Williamson checks in the lineup for Scott. Second shot up, it will not go. And Loudon White had a shot at it, but it bounces off his chest, goes out of bounds. Wayne Pioneer basketball. Here come the Pioneers. They inbound it to Staley. Back to Adkins. Adkins will come right. Crosses midcourt. Sends it down in the corner to Staley. Back out to Staley. Now they're kicking around wide open from the right corner. It will not go. And the rim, off the rim, and it should be. Oh! I thought that would have been Scott's basketball, but they're saying it is off the Skyhawks, and it will stay with the Pioneers. Adkins will inbound the backcourt to Meddings. Alan Lynn into the lineup. He goes one-on-one with Meddings. He's going to give him his money's worth. Looked like a little traveling there. No whistle. Back to Meddings. Meddings drives in. They kick it back out to Zane Adkins. Adkins trying to drive into the paint. And he'll float one up, and it will go. And Wayne will lead this one 14-7. Loudon White with the ball at the top of the key. He puts his shoulder in, tries to get it up, and he loses it but gets it back. And waiting on the official. And it'll be on number 1, Staley, for Wayne. That will send Loudon White to the free throw line for the second time today. Skyhawks trail by 7. Skyhawks trail by 6 as White hits the first shot. Warm up, second shot up, and it will go as well. Scouts now trail by 5, 14-9. Wayne will inbound. Scott will pick up the defense at three-quarter court. Colin Williamson goes one-on-one with Mettings. Actually, Zane Atkins. And they're going to get Colin Williamson on a foul in the backcourt. So Wayne will inbound. Now they get it into the backcourt to Atkins. Atkins goes on one, and it's deflect. Oh, and it's right back into his hands, and it's stolen by Owen Atkins. Here comes Owen Atkins. He's 1-on-2 off the glass, and Owen Atkins will pick up his first 2 points of the ball game. Skyhawks pull within 3. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Oh, and they'll throw it away. Actually, they got Colton Heck over there, actually Ronnie Staley, to get a hold of it. And they put it into number 14. He overshoots it, and Jax McCarty will come down with the rebound. Here comes Owen Atkins with the ball. Scott's starting to get a little aggressive here late in the first quarter. Now they'll get it back over to Atkins. He'll put the ball on the floor, top of the key. He'll back out of it. Sends it over to Elkins. Elkins brings it around the left side. Colin Williamson fires off a three off the back of the iron, and it will be a foul on number 12, Jax McCarty, on the rebound. That'll be his first personal. Skyhawks now have 3 personals in the ball game. Here comes Wayne bringing the ball down the floor. It is Mettings. He drives into the paint, swings, passes, throws the ball up on the back of the rim, and they're going to get Scott with a blocking foul. And they'll charge that one against number 21, Alan Lynn. That will send Isaac Mettings to the free throw line. He already has 2 baskets in the ballgame. First shot is up and good. Mettings now has 5 points for Wayne out of the 15. Wayne leads at 15-11, a minute 17 to go in the first quarter. Second shot up, and it is good as well. Here comes Scott. Elkins fires the ball down the floor to Colin Williamson. Williamson off the glass with a quick 2 and a whistle. First basket of the ball game for Williams. And the foul will be on number 22. As you see, Williams driving into the lane and the basket. Williamson with the bonus shot. It is not good. Here comes Wayne quickly down the floor over the right side. 12-foot jumper. It goes in and out. Jax McCarty with the rebound for Scott. Over to Elkins. Back to Owen Atkins on the left side of the floor. Atkins drives it in, stops, turns, kicks it around. It will not go. And Wayne will come up the rebound. Now they've got 50 seconds to do something with it. They'll send it down to the right corner. Drives into the paint. Now over to 23, Atkins. And it's partially blocked by Jax McCarty. And a whistle, and that should be Scott basketball on the top. Jax McCarty will inbound it. Actually, McCarty will go to the bench, and Tyler Walls checks into the lineup. Cole Elkins will send it in to Walls. Walls brings it across midcourt, sends it over to Owen Atkins. Atkins comes right to left. Now they put it in the hands of Alan Lynn, and they're going to get Lynn with traveling. He couldn't get the ball up, get his feet stopped, and he will be called for traveling. Wayne leads this one 16-13, 27 seconds to go in the first quarter. Atkins with the ball in the backcourt for the Pioneers. He will come to the center circle, now crosses the timeline. Over to the right side, he loses it. Cole Elkins has the ball. He's got 14 seconds. He goes up, easy layup. Cole Elkins for his first 2 points of the ball game. Scott pulls within 1. Here comes Wayne back down the floor, down the middle, drives in, kicks it over to the right side to number 10, and he will hit a 3-point shot at the buzzer, and that will count for Andrew Dodson. At the end of the first quarter, it'll be the Wayne Pioneers 19 the Skyhawks 15. You're listening to Skyhawk Basketball on WZAC, the Skyhawk Sports Network, and Video Productions.
Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
On C92, MS Skyhawks Sports Network.
Back in the Hawks Nest,
It's
where the
time for
Skyhawks.
Skyhawk Basketball on the Skyhawk Sports Network, presented by
Wow, we're going to have to check the mouse tonight here. We're having trouble with just want to play all kinds of wild stuff. Get the quarter underway. It'll be Wayne Pioneer basketball. They'll get it across the floor in front of the Scott bench into the hands of Meddings. Meddings sends it back out to Staley. Staley out near midcourt, finds it over to the left side to Adkins. Adkins dribbles the ball, goes one-on-one, tries to dribble in, and I cannot believe he made that shot. Staley had 3 Skyhawks standing around him, and they just let him shoot. Wayne leads at 21-7. Shot blocked. Jeremiah Brown tried it, but he just flat out ate that basketball. It is Wayne Pioneer ball. They come in, 10-foot jumper, rolls across the iron, and a good job by Tyler Walls deflecting the ball. He goes out of bounds, but it'll stay with Wayne. $7:15 to go here in the first half. Wayne leads at 21-15. Wayne inbounds it. Now they'll send it back out to Meddings. Meddings drops it, dribbles around his back, takes a jumper at the free throw line. It will not go. Peanut Brown with the rebound. Here comes Loudon White with the basketball. Stops at the top of the key, fires one away for 2 points. So Scott pulls back within 4. Zane Atkins brings the ball down the floor, across midcourt on the right side. They'll go back out to the wing, over to Heck. Heck now sends it over to Meddings. Meddings looking for some help. Now Zane Atkins overshoots the basket, and it will fall into the hands of number 0. They'll kick it back outside to Staley. Staley back over to the other side to Heck. Heck's shot will go for 3. Down the floor, Colin Williamson has the ball. Right wing, sends it in to Jeremiah Brown, and they're going to get Brown on a walk. He moved his feet 1 step, but that's all it takes. Turnover back to Wayne. 24-17 the score. Wayne leads it. Bringing the ball down the floor is Zane Atkins for the Pioneers. Crosses the floor on the right side at the timeline. He'll drive it in, goes in, kicks it back out to the left side to Meddings. Meddings turns over, and we get a long 3-point shot. It will not go by Atkins. Rebound, Peanut Brown. Here comes Scott, Loudon White with the ball. Draws the ball down the floor, and he loses it, and it goes out, and a push-off. It looks like that's going to be a push-off on number 15 for Wayne. I show that as his 3rd personal. And he will go to the bench. Scott will inbound at the front of the end of the Wayne bench. Colin Williamson has it. He brings it down the floor on the left side, gives it to Owen Atkins. Atkins throws it away right into the hands of Meddings. Going down the floor for Wayne. And they're going to get Loudon White with a blocking foul. That'll be his first personal. And that will send Ronnie Staley to the free throw line. Pioneers up by 7, 24-17. It will not go. Bounces off the front of the iron to the right. Goes to the floor. Jax McCarty checks back into the lineup. Cole Elkins back into the lineup. Tyler Walls, Owen Adkins, and Loudon White on the floor for Scott. Staley's second shot up, and it will bounce 3 times and finally fall in. Elkins with the ball for Scott, going down the right side of the floor. Kicks it back over to Adkins at the left side. Over to Jax McCarty, back to Adkins. Back to, back out to Cole Elkins, top of the key. Kicks it to Loudon White. White to Jax McCarty underneath the basket, off the glass, and in for 2. That's McCarty's first 2 points of the ball game. Skyhawks pull within 6. Adkins brings the ball across midcourt on the left side of the floor for Wayne. He calls out numbers, trying to set up a play for the Pioneers. Over to the left side of the floor to Staley. Staley looking for help. Number 0, back over to the far side to Adkins. He fires off in and out, will not go. And Owen Adkins comes up with the rebound for Scott. Down the floor to Loudon White on the right side. He'll take a bounce pass into Jax McCarty. McCarty gets his own rebound, goes back for the bucket, and it will be good for 2. McCarty has 4 points here in the second quarter. And Scott pulls within 4. Adkins across midcourt, stands in the center circle. Trying to look for, set something up over the left side of Staley. Staley back to Meddings. Back to Staley. Staley drives it in, and he will put 2 off the glass. 5 points in the quarter for Staley. Back over to Owen Atkins. He thought about taking a 3, drives it in the paint. Over to Loudon White on the right side of the floor. Back out to Owen Atkins. He fires a long 3. In and out, will not go. Rebound, Colton Heck for Wayne. Wayne now trying to slow the pace down just a little bit as they lead it 27-21. 3:40 to go in the first half. They'll send it to the right side of the floor to Markham. Back out to Staley. Inside, back out to the left side. Over across the floor to Atkins. He throws up a floater off the back of the iron, will not go. Loudon White rebounds Scott. Loudon White brings the ball down for the Skyhawks. He'll set the play at the right wing, sends it across the floor to Cole Elkins, into McCarty. McCarty up off the glass, and it goes for 2 more. McCarty has 6 points here in the second quarter, and Scott pulls within 4. 3 minutes on the clock. Here comes Wayne right down the middle. And they'll kick it back out to the left side. Long 3 taken by Wayne off the back of the iron. And it will be Staley with the rebound. Staley gets it, but they're going to get Cole Elkins on the foul as they made some body contact. That'll be Elkins' first personal. And that will send Staley to the charity stripe for the second time in the ball game. He'll warm up for the first shot. It is up and good. Couple substitution. Isaiah Bush into the lineup for Scott. Colin Williamson back in. His second free throw is up. Bounces 3 or 4 times, but will fall through the net. Here comes Elkins with the basketball for the Skyhawks. He'll go to the top of the key. Bounces over to Owen Atkins. Atkins fires a 3, and it will go. His first 3-pointer of the ball game. Skyhawks pull within 3. 29-26. 2:30 to go in the first half. Here comes Wayne Pioneers with the basketball. Tried to put it down the middle. It's kicked by Owen Atkins. Goes out of bounds, and Wayne will hang on to the ball. They will inbound it underneath their basket on the right side. Zane Atkins will control the inbound for the Pioneers. Finally throws it way back in, and they're going to get a foul on Isaiah Bush. His first personal as he tried to reach in and grab the ball. But Wayne will inbound it at the end of the Skyhawk bench. Into Meddings. Meddings across the line to Adkins. Adkins stands over near the end of the Scott bench. Now he'll come to the center circle and comes to the right side of the floor. Back across to Heck. Now the long three-pointer taken in and out by Peyton Markham. Scott comes up the rebound. Here comes Elkins with the ball. Over to Owen Atkins. He thought about putting it up. Back to Elkins. Elkins drives it in, throws up the floater. It will not go. And Elkins had the ball, but part of his body was on the floor. Part of it was out of bounds, and they're going to say it is Wayne Pioneer basketball. Couple substitutions being made. And here comes Wayne with the basketball. They'll go the full length of the floor. It will be Adkins controlling in the backcourt. He spins, turns, drives into the paint, throws one way up, and they're going to get him on a charge. And that'll be his second personal. You'll see on the little general replay there, he drives it in, knocks down a Scott player in the paint. And that will give the ball back to the Skyhawks. And Coach Sean Elkins wants to take a 30-second timeout. We will keep it here at the Hawks Nest. Minute 39 to go on the clock. Skyhawks trail by 3. They were down a pretty good amount there just a few minutes ago, but they have struggled hard to get back in this lineup. For the Pioneers, Atkins averaging 11.3 points a game, and so far he only has 5 points in the game. Staley has 9 points in the game to lead scoring so far for the Pioneers. For the Skyhawks, Jax McCarty has 6 here in the second quarter alone. Jeremiah Brown comes off the bench with 4 points. Loudon White has 4 points. So that's where we stand scoring-wise individually for each team. Scott will inbound on the Wayne end of the floor. Walls gets it into Elkins over to Walls. Colin Williamson has it, comes around right to left, top of the key, back out to Isaiah Bush. Bush turns. Cole Elkins wide open, takes the three. It will not go, and he'll sling it back in. What a play. Isaiah Bush slung the ball back in right into the hands of Tyler Walls. Now Bush has the ball at the top charity stripe. Oh, and it looked like it was deflected by Wayne. They're saying it's out of the hands of Bush, and they'll give it to the Pioneers. Atkins brings the ball down the floor, across midcourt at the center circle. He'll go left, hands it off over there to Meddings. Meddings with a little floater will not go. Owen Atkins rebound. Here comes Atkins down the ball. He'll stop at the free throw line, take the shot, and a whistle. And they'll charge Colton Heck with his third personal on the shot of Owen Atkins. And Atkins will go to the free throw line. Atkins has 5 points in the game so far. 2 buckets, a 3 and a 2. Scott trails by 3, 29-26. First shot up by Atkins off the front of the rim will not go. Couple of substitutions. Alan Lynn will check back in for Scott. Actually, Lynn will go back. It'll be Loudon White checking back in for Scott. He will give Cole Elkins a little rest. Owen Atkins, second free throw up, and it no good. And it will be Tyler with the rebound, Tyler Walls, and the second shot by Elkins will not go, or Atkins will not go. Wayne comes down with the ball. They have 38 seconds to go in the half. It will be Meddings with the ball over across the floor to Atkins. Atkins goes down to the left corner, and a timeout by Wayne. He wants a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here as there's only 31 seconds on the clock here in the second quarter. Wayne leads this one 29-26. Wayne led at the end of the first quarter by a score of 19-15. And Scott's done a little better job getting back into things here in the second quarter. Coach Sean Ballard has the whiteboard out over there giving some instructions to the Skyhawks, as well as Sean Meddings with the Wayne Pioneers. And there's the second buzzer. And both these teams should be coming back to the floor. Wayne will get the ball under their own basket. 31 seconds on a second quarter clock. And it will be Atkins calling the inbound for Wayne. Kicks it way back outside to number 5, Colton Mathis. Mathis comes around, hands the ball off to Atkins. Atkins, top of the key, rolls back and forth. Now he'll go back out to the center circle. Staley will get it in. He'll put up a floater. It will not go, and a blocking foul will be charged against Loudon White. His second personal. That will allow Staley to go to the free throw line for the third time this evening. He made both of them last time up. He was 1 for 1 the first time. Staley's shot is off the front of the rim, no good. .3 seconds. Skyhawks trail by 3. Staley's second shot up, no good. Rebound, Tyler Walls. Walls brings the ball down the floor, across midcourt, over to Loudon White, over to Colin Williamson. Williamson puts the ball on the floor, bounces it in, and it will not go. Atkins pretty much taken out of it. Colin Williamson steals the ball, but they're going to get him on a whistle in the backcourt. Actually, they're saying, number 1, they're going to call the foul against Wayne. That will go against Staley, his second. Scott will get the ball with their 0.8 seconds underneath their own basket. Skyhawks trail by 3, 29-26. And it hits on the inbound pass. He was trying to catch Owen Atkins open and hit the back of the backboard. So now they'll give the ball to Wayne with 0.8 seconds. They're spread out all over the floor. Williamson will come down and go against Atkins one-on-one. And no way he can get a shot off, and that will end the first half of play as the Scott Skyhawks trail the Wayne Pioneers by a score of 26-29. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with more from Skyhawk basketball here at the Hawks Nest. You're listening to Scott Skyhawk basketball on WZAC, the Skyhawk Sports Network, and Video Productions.
At Boone Memorial Health, we're proving that a rural health system can provide advanced care. As a Marshall Health dermatologist, I'm pleased to make comprehensive medical, cosmetic, and surgical dermatology services available to patients right here in my home community. It's because we care about Southern West Virginia, and it's because we're committed to meeting patients' needs locally. Boone Memorial Health, we are bringing specialty care home.
For over a century, the attorneys at Schaefer & Schaefer have served individuals and businesses throughout West. For over a century, the attorneys at Schaefer & Schaefer have served individuals and businesses throughout West Virginia and take pride in their reputation of honesty, integrity, service, and results. If you or a family member have been injured in a car wreck, hurt at work, unlawfully fired, or need help with a Social Security or workers' compensation claim, give them a call. Contact Schaefer & Schaefer today for a free initial consultation or visit them on the web at schaeferlaw.com. With offices in Madison and Charleston, Schaefer & Schaefer has the experience and knowledge to help you.
Gotta be starting something, got to be starting something. It's the City inviting you to the Thornhill Motor Mall for the Thornhill CDJR Start Something New sales event, where you can find the best deals on the 2023 Jeep Gladiator, the only open-air pickup truck in the industry with legendary 4x4 capability. Right now, you can get 15% below MSRP on all new 2023 Gladiator models. Don't miss this opportunity to save big on the truck that's built for the weekend. Thornhill's Start Something New sales event. Click or come by at Fountain Place Mall next to Tractor Supply, US 119 Logan, or online thornhillcdjr.com. Call 5 Crystal Capital Z for all details.
Miller Brothers Pharmacy goes above and beyond normal everyday service to make sure your prescriptions and medical needs are met with the highest standard. Sean Miller and his staff care about you and will go out of their way to give you the best service possible. Miller Brothers Pharmacy is a community-minded business and wants the very best for our town because they live and work here just like you. Conveniently located with a drive-up window, all for your convenience. Miller Brothers Pharmacy, located on Main Street in Madison.
WZAC-FM, Danville, Madison.
Welcome back to the Skyhawk Halftime Report. Joining us now is the head coach of the Skyhawks. And Coach, tough one there Friday night. Logan came into town, and it just seemed like that one quarter killed you. You guys played hard to get back in the game, but it was just a little bit too late.
Yeah, I mean, we won 3 of the 4 quarters, but we just had, from there was a end of the second and the start of the third, I believe it was a 21-2 run. Just we got to do better at, limiting mistakes and whenever they go on a run to make sure we get good looks, take care of the ball and end runs earlier. We can't let 1 or 2 bad things. We kind of lost our composure. We had a couple missed shots, a couple turnovers right in the middle of that run, and then we at the time we felt like there was a couple missed calls and we let the things that we can't control affect our attitude and our effort, and kind of lost our composure, and it snowballed on us. So.
You regrouped the team, went down to Williamson, knocked off Belfry on Saturday. What was the difference in the 2 games?
We didn't turn the ball over that game. I mean, we turned it over 9% of the possessions against Belfry, and we were mid-20s against Logan. So taking care of the ball, and then we rebounded the ball a lot better that game too. I think we didn't shoot it very well. Belfry zoned us, and we shot a lot of threes, and off our misses we got a lot of long rebounds. I think off of our missed threes, we rebounded like 55% of those misses. So, I mean, we did a good job of going and getting the ball and getting extra possessions that game. So, we didn't shoot it well. We didn't play particularly clean, but we did enough of the little things to get the win.
You was talking about, getting 55% of those offensive rebounds. That can make a difference in a game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you win the turnover battle and you get that many offensive rebounds, you're going to get a lot more shots. So that's kind of where we've been all year. We've shot the ball pretty well, but we've been losing those rebounding and turnover battles and giving teams too many looks.
You had a day to rest. Now you got Wayne coming into the Hawks Nest tonight. How do you match up with them?
Yeah, so we always play each other tough. They play pretty similar style to us, dribble, drive, motion, and space the floor pretty well. And they got a lot of guys that can shoot it too. This is the biggest game of the year. The seedings are pretty well decided. Logan's going to be the 1. Lincoln County's going to be the 4, so us and Wayne are the 2 and 3, and if we win this game, then we'll host that first round. If we lose, then we're going to have to go on the road for it. So, we're treating this game like a playoff game. To us, this is round 1. We really want that home court advantage, not have to make the long bus ride over there for an elimination game. So we're treating this, third game in 4 days. That's not the most ideal circumstances for a game of this magnitude, but snow days, cancellations, and stuff. Just kind of got to play them when you can, and just turns out that this game has that magnitude. So.
You got a couple days to regroup, then you go a little short trip down to Institute, and you play in the Parmar Shootout on Thursday.
Yep, play Liberty Harrison there. They're, I believe the recent poll came out. They're 6 or 7 in AAA. So it's an opportunity to go play number 6. So they're a good team. They knocked off East Fairmont last week, so we've kind of been focusing on this game right now. We'll spend the next 2 days to prep for that one once we get through tonight. But good opportunity, go play in a big-time shootout at a nice facility against good competition. So those are the kind of games we look for, kind of have that playoff state tournament atmosphere playing in the middle of the day. So be a good experience for our guys, and hopefully we can go out there and compete well.
Coach, thank you. I'll go let you go get with the team, and hopefully we'll catch up with you at the end of the game. Coach Sean Ballard, head coach of the Skyhawks. We'll be back with more of our Black and Gold halftime report. After this, you're listening to Skyhawk Basketball on WZAC, the Skyhawk Sports Network, and Video Productions.
Our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
At Boone Memorial Health, we're proving that a rural health system can provide advanced care.
Working in collaboration with Marshall Orthopedics' highly respected program, we're making orthopedic care available at BMH 5 days a week.
And from sports injuries to joint replacement, we are ready to meet your orthopedic treatment needs.
It's because we care about Southern West Virginia.
And it's because we care about helping our patients live full, active lives.
Boone Memorial Health.
We are bringing specialty care home.
Because August is National Children's Eye Health Month,
we at White Eye Care want to remind you to schedule your child's back-to-school eye exam.
Did you know that vision and learning are so closely linked that 60% of problem learners have an undiagnosed vision problem?
Help your child get the most out of their studies this school year.
White Eye Care understands how good vision and good performance go together. Brighten your child's eyesight and future at White Eye Care in Logan today. After all, they deserve the best.
Danville, Madison. Back to the action with the Scott Skyhawks on Z92.
Welcome back to the Hawks Nest, and we are approaching the third quarter. As you can hear the technical fouls in the background. Let's take a look at the individual scoring first for the Skyhawks. Cole Elkins has 2. Loudon White with 4. Tyler Walls has 3. Jax McCarty with 6. Owen Atkins has 5. Coming off the bench tonight, Colin Williamson has 2. Jeremiah Brown has 4, and that's the scoring for the Skyhawks. For the Wayne Pioneers, Colton Heck with 3. Ronnie Staley has 7 points. Isaac Nettings has 6 points. Zane Atkins with 5. Coming off the bench, Peyton Markham has 3. And Andrew Dotson has 3. Wayne leads the Scott Skyhawks by a score of 29-26 here at halftime, as we are getting ready to get right back into action here at the Hawks Nest. Skyhawks going through their final instructions from Coach Sean Ballard, and the Wayne Pioneers, some of them are still on the floor shooting, but now they are heading over quickly to Coach Sean Mettings to get their final instructions as they get ready to get back on the hardwood and get the third quarter underway. Here come the Skyhawks to the floor. Now here come the Wayne Pioneers. It will be the Scott Skyhawks getting the ball to start the second half here in the third quarter. Elkins inbounds to Loudon White. White will come down the right side over to Tyler Walls. Walls, a little floater into Jeremiah Brown. Bounce pass into Owen Atkins. Little reverse layup will not go. Wayne comes down with the rebound. It'll be Zane Atkins with the ball for the Pioneers. Crosses down the right side of the floor. Over to Meddings. Meddings comes back out to Heck. Heck comes to the left side of the floor. Into Staley. Staley at the free throw line. Turns, kicks it back out to Heck. Heck takes it back outside. Skyhawks putting man-to-man defense on. Now they'll get it in to number 15, Caden Hayton, and he will get his first points of the ball game. Quickly, Wayne steals the ball. Number 1 brings it down Staley, and he'll have a quick basket. Skyhawks have it off the glass. It will be Loudon White. Still a 5-point ball game. Wayne leads 33-28. Wayne has the ball, drives in, 12-foot jumper, and it will go for number 2 of the Wayne Pioneers, Isaac Meddings. Scott with the ball. Loudon White drives in, stops, kicks it back out to White. Elkins has it, takes a 12-foot jumper. In and out will not go, and they're going to say the ball will stay with, now they're going to say it goes to the Wayne Pioneers. Here comes Atkins with the ball across midcourt, stays in the center circle. Looks right, comes left. Staley has it, trying to drive in, kicks it way back outside. Jumper inside the 3, rebound, and they get it in to Staley, and he will pick up a quick 2. And a full timeout by the Skyhawks. We'll take a step aside as Wayne has jumped out to a 37-28 lead. It was 6:03 to go in the third quarter. You're listening to the Skyhawk Sports Network.
If you're looking for a vehicle and want to save some dough, StevensAuto.com is the place to go.
Because August is National Children's Eye Health Month,
we at White Eye Care want to remind you to schedule your child's back-to-school eye exam.
Did you know that vision and learning are so closely linked that 60% of problem learners have an undiagnosed vision problem?
Help your child get the most out of their studies this school year.
White Eye Care understands how good vision and good performance go together. Brighten your child's eyesight and future at White Eye Care in Logan today. After all, they deserve the best.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan,
WZAC-FM, Danville, Madison.
Back at the Hawks' Nest, Skyhawks bring the ball down the floor. Loudon White has it at the center circle. Top of the key, comes to the right wing, kicks it back out to Cole Elkins. Elkins puts it around the back, drives it over Owen Atkins, and a little floater and a quick 2 for the Skyhawks. 37-30, Wayne has the lead. Here come the Pioneers. Once again, it is Atkins bringing the ball across the left side. Kicks it over to Staley. Staley into the paint, drives it over to the right side. Around the horn to Heck. Back to the left corner to Atkins. He'll take a jumper. It will not make the basket. And they're going to get number 15 in the backcourt with a foul. And that is Hayden. I'll show that with the 4th foul on him. And he is going to the bench as Peyton Markham checks into the lineup for the Pioneers. Jeremiah Brown into Elkins. Elkins across midcourt, comes in, takes it all the way to the glass and puts it up for 2. Skyhawks trail by 5, 37-32. Atkins brings the ball back down across midcourt for the Pioneers. He'll try to drive it into the paint, stops, kicks it back outside to Meddings. Meddings tries to pick up some steam. Drives it in, takes a long jumper, and he will hit the 2-pointer. to extend the lead back to 7. Adkins over to Brown. Brown goes to the left key, looking for some help. Back into Elkins. Elkins takes it, flips it up. He is fouled. And let's see who the official calls it on. Looks like 23. That will be Zane Elkins. That'll be his 3rd personal. As Cole Elkins will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. So Elkins will get a little warm up. Shot is up and off the left side of the rim. On the floor will be Colin Williamson, Loudon White. Cole Elkins, his 2nd shot up, and it will not go. And it's out of bounds on Wayne. It will stay with the Skyhawks. It was Colton Heck trying to make the rebound. Couldn't hang on to it. Goes out of bounds. It will stay with Scott. Elkins will inbound. Sends it back out to Colton Elkins. Colin Williamson drives it in. Takes it in. Little floater off the glass. Will not go. Rebound, Colton Heck for Wayne. Here come the Pioneers quickly down the floor. Long shot taken by Peyton Markham. Will not go. Rebound, Cole Elkins. Here comes Skyhawks quickly back down to their end of the floor. He'll drive it into the paint. Turn into Loudon White. Off the glass. Will not go. Rebound, Wayne. Here comes the Pioneers. Over to the right corner. Take a long 3. And it will go by number 2, Meddings. And Wayne jumps out to a 10-point lead. Loudon White takes a 3 off the back of the iron, will not go. Rebound, Jeremiah Brown off the glass. Quick 2 points for the Skyhawks. Brown has 6 points in the game. Cuts the lead to 8. Wayne trying to slow the action down just a little bit. In the backcourt to Heck. Heck takes it. Long 3-point shot. It is no good. Rebound by Cole Elkins. He's bringing the ball down the floor. He'll go around. He'll reset the play. Back out to Loudon White. Over to Colin Williamson. Williamson goes left to right. Now they go into Colin Atkins. Into Jeremiah Brown. It will go. The foul is on number 1. That is Staley. That's his 3rd personal. As you'll see on our Thornhill Auto Group instant replay, it will be Jeremiah Brown going to the free throw line. Shot is good, so he'll score 3 points on that one. And Scott now trails 42-37, 3:06 to go in the 3rd quarter. Wayne inbounds to Adkins. Adkins taking his time, bringing the ball down the floor. Just now getting to the timeline. He'll go center to the floor. And Ronnie Staley will drop the shoulder, but they're going to get Scott's Alan Lynn on the foul. That'll be his 2nd personal. And it will be Wayne's ball out of bounds at the end of the Wayne bench. Adkins has it. And now they'll bring it around to Meddings. Meddings brings it back out to the left side. Meddings still trying to make something happen. He comes back around to the right side. And he turns the ball over. That will be Peyton Markham. That'll be a turnover to Scott. 42-37, 2:36 to go in the 3rd. Skyhawks trail. Adkins inbounds to Elkins. Elkins still in the backcourt. Brings the ball up, comes to the right side of the floor. Right wing, turns, goes the other direction. Kicks it back out to Alan Lynn. Lynn looks over. Colin Williamson gets it in the backcourt. They'll come right. Over to the near side to Tyler Walls. Walls takes it back out to reset. 2:05 on the clock. Williamson back to Walls. Walls finds an opening. Goes into the glass, will not make it happen. Rebound, Wayne. Scott has just missed too many easy shots on the backboard. Here come the Pioneers with the ball. Meddings has it, drives in, and he loses it, and a whistle. And they're going to get Tyler Walls with the foul. That's his first personal of the ball game. Wayne will take the inbound under their own basket. And the ball goes in by Ronnie Staley, a quick two. He has 6 here in the third quarter, 44-37. Wayne. Elkins has it, drives it in, a little floater off the glass, too much, it will not go. Wayne rebounds. Here come the Pioneers. And they'll get it. It's deflected by Colin Williamson, goes out of bounds. It will stay with Wayne. Wayne will inbound between the bench and the scorers table into the backcourt to Staley. Staley comes down, tries to drive it in, spins, kicks it over to the right side to Heck. Heck throws it back outside to Atkins. Atkins tries to make something happen. He drives it in, little floater, throws it up, and they're going to say the whistle is on the floor. And they're going to get Loudon White with the personal foul. And that will send Zane Atkins to the floor. First shot up and good. So apparently he got 3 out of that one. He got the basket and the bonus free throw. Here comes Scott. They trail by 10. Loudon White on the right side turns, goes to the next side to Williamson. Williamson now at the top of the key. Goes left, drives it in off the paint, will not make it happen. Jax McCarty puts it back up for 2 more. Nice job by Jax McCarty. Skyhawks trail by 8. Here comes Wayne with the ball. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Staley back out to Meddings, around the horn to Atkins. They're going to hold it for 1 shot. Atkins still has it, sends it over to Markham. Markham back out to Meddings, over to Staley. Staley kicks it back outside. 3-point shot taken by Zane Atkins, and it will go. 20 seconds left as they lead 50-39. Loudon White sends it down to Owen Atkins. He'll take a 12-foot jumper and make it go for 2. Skyhawks trail by 9. Here come the Pioneers with 4 seconds. Long shot taken off the back of the iron. Rebound, and it is sent down the floor by Owen Atkins. It will not go. At the end of the third quarter, Wayne Pioneers lead the Scott Scouts by a score of 50-41. We'll be back with the final quarter of action here from the Hawks Nest on the Skyhawks Sports Network.
Barker's Hardware is your one.
Because August is National Children's Eye Health Month,
We at White Eye Care want to remind you to schedule your child's back-to-school eye exam.
did you know that vision and learning are so closely linked that 60% of problem learners have an undiagnosed vision problem?
Help your child get the most out of their studies this school year.
White Eye Care understands how good vision and good performance go together. Brighten your child's eyesight and future at White Eye Care in Logan today. After all, they deserve the best.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
In the books as Wayne leads the Skyhawks by a score of 50-41. And it will be Wayne Pioneer basketball to begin the quarter. It will be Mettings back around the horn to get it. Atkins inside to Staley, back outside. And Staley will take it in. Atkins will fire off a three, and it will go. Got to stop that one because that's 3 points. 12-point lead now for Wayne. Back outside to Owen Atkins. Over to Walls. Colin Williamson drives in the paint. And they're going to say he traveled. Give the ball back to Wayne. Skyhawks have got to sit down and play their kind of ball or they're going to end up in third in the seedings in this section. Wayne will inbound and go the full length of the floor. 53-41, Wayne Pioneer basketball. Atkins over to Mettings, back and forth between the two, into Staley. Staley drives it in. And they're going to get Cole Elkins with the foul. That'll be his second personal. And that will send Ronnie Staley to the free throw line for the third time tonight. Warms up, first shot up, and it is short. Second shot up, and it's good. 53-41. Elkins with the ball for Scott. Over to Jax McCarty. In the backcourt. Hands it off to Loudon White. White turns, gives it, and it's stripped. And a foul. Looks like they're going to get number 23. That'll be Zane Atkins. That's his fourth personal. It will be Scott basketball on their end of the floor. Back into Owen Atkins, over to Loudon White. White puts the ball on the floor, back to Atkins. Atkins drives in, just inside the paint, hands it off to Tyler Walls. Back out to Loudon White. White drives it into the paint, off the glass, too much. And the ball's loose. Elkins picks it up, or Atkins picks it up, takes a shot, and makes it two. And quickly, Sean Elkins calls a quick timeout as Scott pulls back within 9. 6:37 to go in the ball game. Quickly, we'll take a look at the top teams by Metro News. Spring Mills is your number one team in 4A, followed by Morgantown, Jefferson, Hedgesville, Musselman, Martinsburg. That's all those pretty much Eastern Panhandle teams in Class AAA. Fairmont Senior, Nitro, Shady, Lewis County, East Fairmont, Liberty Harrison, which is a team Scott will play on Thursday. Then in AA, it's Charleston Catholic, Bluefield, Williamstown, Wheeling Central, and Ravenswood, followed by Poca and Chapmanville. In Class Single A, Tug Valley, Tucker County, Wahama, Webster County, and Riverview. Wayne will inbound. They'll go the full length of the floor. 6:30 now on the clock. Wayne has the ball at midcourt. Now they'll drive it down the right side. Over to Heck. Heck brings it around the horn. He'll drive it in, and Wayne loses the handle but pick it up. It'll be Mettings over the corner. It's Atkins. He fires off a three. Off the rim, will not go. Owen Atkins with the rebound. Here comes Scott. Atkins goes 1-on-3, kicks it over to the right corner. Now back outside. Loudon White fires a long three. Off the back of the iron, will not go. It is picked up by Staley for Wayne. Wayne tries to slow things down. They want to burn clock because they are up by 9. And they'll find Caden Hayton wide open under the basket for 2. They stretch it back out to 13. 56-43. Loudon White takes it over the far side of the floor to Walls. Walls turns. Allen Lynn bounce, and it's right into the hands of Wayne. Here come the Pioneers. Down the floor, and he loses the handle on the ball. Ronnie Staley just could not. He was wide open and lost it, rolled off his fingertips, and that will give the ball back to the Skyhawks. Skyhawks trail 56-43. Cole Elkins will inbound. Peanut Brown will come down to assist. Elkins will bring the ball down the floor. He'll come to the center. Goes back left. Kicks it back out to Tyler Walls. Over to Atkins. Over to White. Peanut Brown off the glass. Quick two. Skyhawks now trail by 9. Actually by 11. Wayne has the ball, 4:50 mark. Wayne has the ball in the backcourt, just burning clock. They'll bring it around. And they thought about taking the three. They'll drive it in. Around the floor, they're just burning clock. Scott's got to stop them. And it's number 15 once again, Caden Hayton. And you keep giving them an easy 2. Owen Atkins fires one off a 3. In and out of the rim will not go. Rebound, Wayne. 58-45. Pioneers lead it. They're just working the ball around the outside. They look like the Globetrotters just working things around. Tyler Walls steals it. Has the floor wide open, and a quick 2 by Tyler Walls. It's his first points of the second half. (58-47). 11-point lead for the Pioneers. Staley has the ball in the backcourt, drives into the paint, kicks it over to Atkins, kicks it back outside around the horn. Heck will take a long 3. It will not go. Rebound somehow by Staley. Staley comes right back in, drives it in, puts it an easy layup off the glass. Loudon White fires a 3 off the iron. Rebound, Zane Atkins for Wayne. Pioneers brings the ball down the floor, and they want to coach from Wayne wants to take a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 2:58 to go in the ball game. Skyhawks trail 60-47 over the Wayne Pioneers here on the Skyhawks Sports Network.
At Boone Memorial.
I'm Dr. Chad Lavender. My fertilized ACL technique has gained national and international attention. It all started here on a small football field in West Virginia. That's where my passion to help athletes and others began. I personally have had 19 different states and locations that patients have traveled from for this ACL reconstruction.
Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Z92.
Back at the Hawks' Nest, 2:58 on the clock in the game, and they trail. Doesn't look good right now for the Skyhawks as they are down by 13 points, 60-47. Here come the Pioneers with the ball. Atkins has it, and they will kick it around the back. They're just back in the backcourt, burning clock. And that's all they are doing. Passing the ball round and around and around. And finally, they're going to get Cole Elkins on a block. They'll charge him with a foul. It'll be his third personal. He and Loudon White's only 2 players for Scott with 3 fouls. Here comes Isaiah Bush checking into the lineup as Peanut Brown will go to the bench. Wayne inbounds to the backcourt. And Wayne has to take a timeout to keep from losing it, the control of the ball. It'll be a 30-second timeout. 2:30 showing on the clock. In the game so far for Scott, Cole Elkins only has 4 points. Loudon White with 6. Tyler Walls has 5. Jax McCarty with 8. Owen Atkins has 11 points in the ball game. Colin Williamson with 2. And actually Jeremiah Brown has 11 coming off the bench for Scott. It'll be Wayne Pioneer basketball. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go. They'll inbound in front of the Wayne cheer section. Ball sent into the backcourt to Staley. And it's punched out by Loudon White. Somehow, ain't no way he got that ball in and didn't step on the baseline. And finally, they're going to get a foul on Wayne, Colton Heck. Here's the instant replay as Heck tried to throw the ball and tried to go up over one of the Scott Skyhawks. Heck has 4 fouls. Scott inbound, 2:18 on the clock. Loudon White has the ball, brings the ball down, drives it into the paint, off the glass. Quick 2 points by Loudon White. Here comes Wayne with the ball. Atkins has it, gets down to the left wing. Now they turn it back to Atkins, bounces it in, and they're going to get a charge out of number 1, Ronnie Staley. That's 4 personals for him with just under 2 minutes to go. Skyhawks still down by 11, but that's 2 back-to-back charges assessed against the Pioneers. Here comes Loudon White. White over to the left side, and it's stolen by Zane Atkins. And it's a foul on the shot by Owen Atkins. That'll be Atkins' second personal. And that will send I can't believe we got a Wayne Pioneer out here complaining to the official of action on the floor. It's gotten a little chippy out there, but that'll happen between these two teams. First shot up by Colton Heck will not go. Bounces in and out of the rim. Wayne leads at 60-49, 1:48 to go in the ball game. Second shot will not go. Isaiah Bush with the rebound. Here comes, actually Colton White has it. Turns around, short jumper, and Loudon White has back-to-back buckets for the Skyhawks. 60-51, it's a 9-point game. Wayne has the ball in the backcourt. They'll send it down the middle of the floor. Bounce pass in to Heck. He'll put a quick 2 off the backboard. Here comes Scott. Elkins has it over to White. White goes right down the middle of the floor. He'll stop a little floater. It will not go. And there's bodies all over the floor. And Wayne somehow comes up with the basketball with 1:10. Oh, no way. Come on, man. He just flat out butt drove Elkins and called the foul on Elkins. Don't agree with that one whatsoever. I don't think they called a foul. I think they just called it out of bounds. It will be Wayne's basketball. Wide open under the basket. Oh, and it's a block from behind by Isaiah Bush, and they're going to say he fouled him. So Bush will pick up his second personal of the ball game. And that will send Peyton Markham to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Shot is up, and it will roll around and fall off the right side of the rim. Second shot up, and it will go. Scott inbounds. Elkins brings the ball down the floor quickly on the right side. Turns, goes down the paint. Over to Bush. Over to Owen Atkins. He does not even hit the rim. Put back for Scott. It will not go. And a whistle on the floor. It will be charged against number 10, Tyler Walls, his second personal of the ball game. And with 51.8 seconds, Wayne will go back to the free throw line for 2 shots. First shot up is no good for Colton Heck. So far, he is 0 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. And he'll get another shot at it, another crack at it. It's up, didn't even hit the rim, rolls out of bounds. 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Here comes Scott. Elkins with the ball. Kicks it back out, and Elkins fires off a 3. In and out of the rim, will not go. Scott can just not hit baskets tonight. Rebound at Wayne. And foul on Scott's number 10. Once again, just to stop the clock by Tyler Walls. Kind of a miscue at this point. And the first shot by Peyton Markham will go. He is 2 for 3 from the free throw. Second shot up, and it is good as well. Loudon White brings it down, stops, floats off the glass too much, gets his own rebound, goes back, puts it up, it will not go. Rebound, Wayne. Mettings brings the ball down the floor. And they are going to get, I believe, Isaiah Bush. And they will charge that against Bush. His third personal ball game. And we'll send Isaac Mettings to the free throw line. First shot up and no good. (65-51), 20 seconds to go in the game. Second shot is good for Mettings. Elkins with the floater off the rim, will not go. Rebound. Wayne cannot hang on to it. It will stay with Scott. Owen Atkins fires off a 3. Off the rim, will not go. Back outside to Loudon White. Owen Atkins fires another 3. It will not go. And Wayne will rebound the ball. And that will be the final score as the Wayne Pioneers knock off the Scott Skyhawks by a score of 66-51. We'll step aside, take a quick 2-minute break. We'll be back to wrap things up here from the Hawks Nest.
Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
I'm Dr. Chad Lavender. My fertilized ACL technique has gained national and international attention. It all started here on a small football field in West Virginia. That's where my passion to help athletes and others began. I personally have had 19 different states and locations that patients have traveled from for this ACL reconstruction.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
Dunkin' is here with your holiday helpers. Peppermint mocha and toasted white chocolate signature lattes. A touch of delicious holiday magic to help you seize the season. Sip through the holidays with signature lattes at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
The Tint Guy has big news. The newest location is now open in Barboursville. Voted best in the Valley since 2020. Getting your windows tinted is now twice as easy. Go to the best, The Tint Guy.
Hey, Tint Guy here. Come see us at our new location in Barboursville.
FM, Danville, Madison.
Back at the Hawks Nest, where it was a disappointing loss tonight for the Scott Skyhawks. Scott come into the game at 6-11, drops their game, and Wayne will go from 4-10 to 5-10 on the season. That's pretty much going to wrap up our coverage tonight. We'll be back in action tomorrow night as the Lady Hawks will be in the Hawks Nest as they will host the Wayne Pioneers. Thanks to Garrett Lester from Video Productions. Bubby Brown back to the studio here at WZAC. I'm Joe Linville. We'll see you tomorrow night. Good night, everyone.